Hi, my name is Hal Funderburk, and I'm in the Master's Program in Instructional Technology at Kennesaw State University. I've been teaching broadcast video production for 9 years, but before that, I worked as a creative services director for a TV station. I was lucky enough to begin the broadcast program here at Allatoona back in 2008. I've been around technology for a very long time, and I have to say, the iTech program has been eye-opening to say the very least. It has given me an opportunity to explore new resources and digital tools to help my colleagues create new student-focused learning tasks. To help in this, I created my capstone project entitled Creating On-Demand Professional Development to Suit Teachers' Needs. The apparent problem that we all face as educators seems to always be time. We never seem to have enough time in our day to complete anything, and it gets overwhelming. Now, if we add professional development sessions to the mix, teachers are losing even more time. That is where my project comes in. Create a method for teachers to self-serve technology and its implementation. Technology use is on the rise, and continued teacher training is necessary for student learning. Technology integration has fallen on our media specialists and one technology coach that we share with multiple schools. Teachers here are on an island and expected to be innovative with technology without being given the means. That's like asking a person to drive a car without giving them the keys.
As a faculty as a whole, I think that we could do a lot better job of being able to integrate our websites, not just to have a blog, not just to post stuff that we're doing in class, but to make it more interactive, to allow for students to have availability to more resources.
I would love to be able to integrate technology on a daily basis, but between being department head and EOPAs and lesson plans and posting unit plans and TEKs and everything, I just do not have the time to really play with technology and figure out new and innovative ways that I can use it.
The simple fact of the matter is there just isn't enough time in the day for us to be trained on some of these technologies. And, you know, I would think that it would be beneficial to most every teacher if, you know, we tried to have maybe a lunch and learn or do something where we can teach our teachers to integrate some of these technologies into their everyday workings.
What we need is more support to help with the technology demands of our school. We need help getting people excited about the possibility of learning new tools and resources along with the necessary support. We also need a method of professional development delivery that is user-friendly and can be updated with the latest resources. First, I started off by creating the shell for the website in Weebly during the summer. I could then start working on collecting resources and tools that I had experience with and those that I have seen incorporated in classes before. I then sent out email blasts encouraging teachers to take a look at the new site so they are familiar with it. I could then hold professional development to introduce teachers to the website that was created with numerous digital tools and resources. For each tool, I would include tutorial videos or examples of how to use the tool to help put teachers unfamiliar with these resources at ease. After that, I would move into small group or one-on-one training. This was set up through follow-up emails, and I would spend time with them really getting to know what they wanted to accomplish. Some really wanted new student strategies, others wanted communication tools like a new website or blog.
I think having a website with plentiful amounts of resources and tools on it is a good way to brainstorm ideas. Just going and playing with them. I think just toying with a different resource can give you an idea of how you can use it in your curriculum. Whereas sitting in a professional development session, sometimes you have roadblocks and you can't really see how you can actually implement that in your classroom. So I like being able to, on my own time, kind of go and visit that website so that I can play with the tools myself on my own timeline.
We sat and talked for about 30 minutes when you went through the professional development, and within the next hour that evening I was able to start building my own class website, and a few changes there, here and there, but it has been so easy to build, maintain, and update.
Having someone to collaborate with one-on-one allows me to be more productive. I feel like when I am in a professional development environment, I'm limited on time, limited on really brainstorming, coming up with new ideas. Whereas if I'm working with someone that has similar teaching skills that I do, or similar preps, or similar pathways, we can brainstorm and kind of generate ideas together, and it's a little bit more productive.
But the best thing about the site is that it can be used unilaterally between students or teachers. So a lot of times, we can teach the teachers on how to use this website for their students, so their students can create presentations or create a product, and they could go to this site as a resource. So I really like it because the site can be used simultaneously between students and teachers.
It's perfect because you're able to see how other people's minds work, have ideas that you've never even thought of because of you being focused on your subject matter, and you're able to see what other classes are doing and start doing some cross-curricular work that is able to help you out in your classroom, and able the kids are familiar with because they use it somewhere else, that they're going to be successful and there's less issues and there's less confusion using it.
Well, I think it's just a great tool for new teachers to know what's out there and available to them, and then for the experienced teacher who might not be tech savvy, it's a great resource for those people who are looking to add something new, something to spice up their classroom.
My capstone plan began with technology surveys that allowed teachers to share what they used, what they would like to use, and their level of proficiency working with technology. At the end of the semester, I would then send out another survey to get feedback on what tools teachers enjoyed or tried, and overall what we could do to improve the process. This data was used to tweak the website with the theme remaining of being user-friendly. This experience was very unique and provided a look into what other teachers are trying to do or are already doing. I would say that the creation of the website was a major undertaking and took longer than I expected. Feedback has been positive, but it still has a ways to go to become a viable professional development option. Through the surveys, I was able to research other tools for inclusion on the website, like TouchCast that had me working with our media specialist before she worked with other classes. Teachers enjoyed having one place to go to look at various digital resources for their classroom. The next step is to be able to place teachers with other experts of technology in the school so it is more of a team effort. Continual integration of this professional development is key. This will allow for more teachers to be involved with what we can provide in regards of technology support.
To have somebody that understands technology is great in itself. So, a lot of times in the school system, when you have some teachers that don't understand technology and you're trying to collaborate with them, there's a disconnect, I guess is the best you can say. But working with Hal, he knows a lot about technology, and being able to talk to him about some of the new technologies are out there and helping him, getting us to use that information to help our faculty incorporate that into their everyday teaching has been great.
I just love collaboration, and when you find a great person like Hal who you are able to collaborate with, it just makes everything easier. It's great to have someone to bounce ideas off of and to get a fresh perspective.
This type of professional development still needs administrative support. Our school is moving from Blackboard as a blogging website. I'm hoping that this technology website might provide some options that would make integration of a new blogging system easier. My ultimate goal is to give back to teachers their most precious commodity, time.